There is a kind of seduction that doesn't rely on beauty, wealth, or charm alone. One that moves beneath the surface, whispering to the hidden corners of the human psyche. It's not about attraction in the conventional sense. It doesn't shout, it doesn't chase, it doesn't impress. It waits. And by the time you feel it, you're already involved. Stay with me, because before this ends, you'll understand why some people don't need to touch you to stay inside your mind. Most people think seduction begins with desire. They're wrong. It begins with attention. Not loud attention, not obvious attention. The quiet kind. The kind that studies how your voice changes when you talk about something personal. The kind that notices what excites you and what unsettles you. Attention makes people feel real, and feeling real is addictive. But attention alone isn't enough. What comes next is what traps the mind. Intensity feels like meaning, because the brain mistakes emotional speed for importance. Fast connection feels rare. Fast intimacy feels destined. But intensity isn't depth, it's contrast. Warmth followed by distance, closeness followed by silence. Your nervous system doesn't ask why, it just reacts. And reaction is easier to control than reason. This is where confusion begins to feel like chemistry. There's a moment when attraction turns dangerous. It's when someone doesn't show you who they are, but reflects who you want to be. Your dreams sound understood. Your fears feel validated. Your wounds feel seen. You don't fall for them. You fall for the version of yourself they quietly awaken. This is why it feels like fate. This is why it feels rare. But mirrors don't love. They reflect. And when the mirror pulls away, the craving begins. Silence is never empty. It's loud. When attention disappears without explanation, the mind fills the gap with questions. Was it me? Did I say too much? What changed? Silence turns curiosity into obsession. Not because the other person is powerful, but because your mind is searching for closure. And once the mind starts chasing answers, it forgets to ask a more important question. The brain learns quickly. Affection becomes reward. Distance becomes punishment. Without noticing, people start adjusting themselves, trying harder, explaining more, giving more, not out of love, but out of relief-seeking. This is how attachment becomes dependency, not through force, but through patterns. And the most dangerous patterns feel voluntary. Mystery keeps the story unfinished. The mind prefers unanswered questions over disappointing answers. Some people don't leave loudly. They fade. They leave emotional fingerprints instead of closure. And the brain fills the silence with fantasy, not because it's romantic, but because it's unresolved. And now, the truth that changes everything. Real seduction doesn't disturb your peace, it deepens it. It doesn't confuse your nervous system, it calms it. The most powerful presence is not the one that disappears to be desired, but the one that stays clear enough to be trusted. If something pulls you in but costs you your clarity, it isn't attraction, it's a signal. And once you understand this, you stop chasing intensity and start choosing connection. If this stayed with you till the end, you're already seeing seduction differently.